Hello, and welcome back to Talos 2. We're back here. I figured I've done two of the quote-unquote endings. Again, it doesn't seem like the third one really makes much of a difference, but I guess I haven't seen it when you have done everything with Miranda and, like, completing everything in the gold puzzles and whatever. So, I'm thinking maybe there's gonna be a slight change in that, like, city speech scene, since I don't outright destroy it. If we just say shut it down, I don't know. This may be nothing, so I'm probably just gonna cut out anything that is not new or interesting. Also, side note, I redid the Utopia Dystopia puzzles and tried to go like the same route as the first time again, just to see like, oh, maybe it was just that I just know the puzzles now, so the other one just felt easier. Nope. Can confirm the first route I took just feels so much worse, because I just, like, if you do it all flawlessly, then sure, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it is so much easier to mess up on that route because you, like, lock away the accumulator on the left side of Dystopia pretty early on, and yeah, like, I kept having problems with, like, oh no, I didn't get line of sight to the clone. There was even, like, a bug where the clone, like, slid under something, so I couldn't even see it, and there was no way I could have, like, been there with the clone. And yeah, just, like, a hassle of running back through, like, from Dystopia to Utopia, then going across to the other side, then back to Dystopia, and just because I couldn't, like, go through this door that had closed. So yeah, definitely think the first way I did it is, inferior, and the second way, where you just, like, save the accumulator until the end, is a whole lot easier. I've also done a little bit of backup setup, because yeah, today after we do this ending thing, we're gonna start doing the achievements. Also, someone reminded me, Easter eggs as well. I did forget about those. Like, I want to go through, when we're going through probably doing the out of bounds stuff, flying around a little bit. We're also gonna, like, check out, probably just follow the Easter egg guide and just see if there's anything I've missed in all of the hubs and stuff. But I did some prep for a couple of the achievements, and if we take a look, I had to, like, specifically go into the global achievement stats in, like, the game, like, in a browser, because if you check it here, then you can't see the colors. They're just grayed out, including in here, which is kind of weird, that, like, they're just gray, so you don't see which ones are actually relating to, like, the main game. I mean, I guess maybe the hidden ones are. I think there's a couple of hidden ones that are also related to the main game. So yeah, this just works better. We can now just see, like, which ones I have, and then when you see, here's one. So I'm not sure how I didn't get this one, honestly. I feel like I did that, like, early on in the first couple of hubs. I feel like I just chased it, but apparently not. So I have a save set up to try and do that. And then this one I'll just do off camera. I kind of forgot to do it now, because yeah, I can just, like, go into a level, leave the game, and then solve it after 20 minutes. If I just, like, I wonder if you can minimize it. I'm not sure. And then we have a couple of, like, challenge ones, like doing loop. This is the problem. I don't remember where these are, but I guess you can just check the teleport, like, the map screen, and just click around until you see the levels called that. So, loop, doing loop without doing loops, just in one lap. Then, yeah, like, here's not base game ones. These are for DLC stuff. But then balance, maintain the status quo in New Jerusalem for now. I have a slight hope that this is actually this ending, if we just do the medium ending, but I don't know. Otherwise, that might be something where, like, you have to do setup stuff, where you have to not be pro-toe or against toe, so you have to, like, be a little more ambiguous than even I was, because I mean, I was pretty ambiguous for most of it, but then I guess towards the end I did start saying more and more, just like, yeah, let's do it, I guess, let's go, you know, whole hog. But yeah, then chicken, this one I have a save set up just at the very start. Refuse to go along on the expedition. I'm assuming it's just gonna be like a joke ending or something, but I don't know, maybe they'll just say, suck it up, go on it anyway. And then switcheroo without using the keep connections option. Oh yeah, we got that. But there's single rod seesaw. I do remember this one. This is in I think it is in the, like, forest level, the one with the fireworks Easter egg. And I'm confused by this one, because I don't know if it means solve it by only ever picking up and placing a connector a single time, or if it means you can pick up and place down one connector as many times as you want, but you just can't touch, like, the other connectors in the puzzle or something. Not really sure. And then Sinner have a heated argument with Thekla. I had to look this one up because, like, I wouldn't know if there was any weird setup you have to do for this to happen. And apparently it's just, like, the second time you come back to the town or the city, when you talk to her, like, I know there was an option to just say, like, you're a fucking idiot or something, and I didn't say that, so I guess you just do that. We'll have to see if there's, like, more to it than that. And then this one, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do, because that seems like it would take an entire new playthrough, and I don't even know, like, what kind of choices would be specific to Rand. No clue. So, I mean, that probably won't happen, but most of the other ones I think we can at least do. So, there we go. How's that for an intro? Now, let me cut until we hopefully see something interesting, something unique, but there might be nothing. Alright, I had hoped we could use this technology safely, but we're not ready. Shut it down. I think Cornelius should at least say something different here, right? Momentum deferred. I think that was called that the last time we did this as well, right? So yeah, this doesn't quite sound like balance to me.
I was stuck in my loop for so long that I forgot how much Cornelius loved me. I forgot that to save our family, he would move heaven and earth. And with 1K's help, that's what he did. And when I saw them again, for the first time in so many years, I didn't care about the machine or the theory of everything. All that matters in the end is love.
Huh. Well, I mean, that was, like, more different than the other two were different. Because they were just the same, but just Cornelius saying, like, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. Or, yeah, I guess that might have been right. Yeah, it's just sitting here.
You have made a choice that is not a choice. You ended your story without an ending.
Yeah, it's Sphinx instead of the other two.
Fool, but I call you wise, creature of clay.
Why is this so different this time?
And there is no end to the questions we must ask. So let the future bring what it may, and trust that you will find understanding in time.
Nothing? They're just arguing? They won't even say anything? Am I not gonna go out into nature? I'm just gonna go home and play video games? No, we still get the nature. Well, kind of. Okay, not really.
I still don't know whether they were ready. Maybe I was wrong to be afraid. Maybe I wasn't. What I do know is that it can't be one person's choice. If we want to build a better future, we'll have to build it together.
But we don't get a deer. I don't turn into a Disney princess this time. Is that Athena and company? Yeah?
You did what you had to, 1K. They'll figure out the rest for themselves. After all, we're human. We always find a way.
And we don't get anything about, like, Yakut wanting to date Miranda or Melville or anything. See, I mean, it's definitely, like, a more toned-down ending, but honestly, like, that might have been my favorite end cutscene out of them. Like, that is kind of what I feel with this whole thing. Like, instead of just, like, let's expand into space domination and just do everything, like, screw the laws of physics and whatever. I guess I should skip this. Or just, like, destroy it all and, like, I will make one decision to fuck over our entire civilization for the foreseeable future. This is more just, like, I mean, it definitely seems more like we should just shut it down kind of, like, semi-permanently, whereas I would have wanted to say more of a we're not ready yet until we fully understand it and can, like, agree on exactly how to use it for the betterment of both us as a species and also, like, the world and the universe and, yeah, all of that stuff. But I don't really understand why that was so different than the first time, like, the first time before I did the gold puzzles. Sure, you get the, like, Miranda cutscene and them picking up Athena and Yakut date time and whatever, but it's weird that, like, it was so different as far as I can remember, so I don't know. I'm not sure why they, like, completely blue ball you with the ending if you don't do the gold puzzles. It's like, you haven't actually beaten the game if you just beat the game and don't do the extra stuff, I guess, but yeah, it's a little bit of a weird choice, I would say. But we didn't get an achievement, so balance is something else that I'm guessing I'm gonna have to look into. But yeah, at least I'm glad I actually went through and tried that out instead of just assuming it was not gonna change from the previous ending. So yeah, there we go. All 3 endings completed. Now we have these little babby backups from way back. This was like episode 2. This is like episode 10 or something. So I guess we'll start with this one because it should be very easy. Just find the Prometheus spark and just follow it the entire time. Oh, yeah, I just ended it off like in a level. That was like before we even started level 1. Oh, crap. Oh, no. I need 2 levels to get out there. Can I cheese out somehow? Probably not. Okay, this was a bad backup. Alright, whatever. We have to just solve these quick. That should be fine.
That device was not in the simulation.
RGB converter, is it? Yeah. So, sure. What? And another one. We just need red there. So yeah, it's just like green and blue to here. And then that. Oh, that to there. No, wait. We need red. Oh, yeah, vice versa. So this. There we go.
Whoa, I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
And what was level 1 again? RGB shifting. So where are we going?
It's headed for the lake.
I guess let's just start by opening this. And then, yeah, another one there. Yeah, this one just teaches you about the mechanics of RGB shifting.
I think the cloud's been absorbed by some
Yeah.
sort of
Okay,
device.
this is simple.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Alright, so the question now is, can I
I've been
run
playing around with this machine
the
that
entire
absorbs
way
the particle
in one
clouds.
go?
As far as I can tell, it uses
Or
the
did that,
energy
like,
of
go
the
up here?
particles to
This might be a bad one
build
to try and do this in.
Trominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle.
I'm not sure, like,
Build
which
a bridge,
spark,
access
which
the
Prometheus sprite
top, I think.
is actually good to try and follow for this.
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place...
I have a feeling this is gonna, like, jump up somewhere that I can't get to. What? Well, that was weird. Like, doesn't it go to the midpoint where you have to have done 4 levels? Yeah, this is a very uninteresting achievement. Especially since, like, these ones just... I don't know. They just kind of naturally don't want to let you follow them in one single go. So it's just a bit of a weird one. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna stay here. In which case, I would have to redo this again and do 2 more levels or something. Don't land there. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna do it. You did it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, the music's gonna end if I go and, like, do 3 and 4, right? Pretty sure. How do I get to this one? I could just, like, skip a level. Yeah, it just ended. Oh, man, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying for this achievement, but okay, well, screw that, I guess. Let's go call Thekla an asshole instead. Wait, no. Not that yet. Let's refuse the expedition instead. And yeah, then we'll just, like, load another backup. So yeah, we're back here. Oh!
What's broken
that scared
now?
me. Yeah, I'll set up that save again. And we'll try and get the one, like, a save from the second time I got back to the city. Yeah, seriously, why do these elevators, like, skip to such an early point? Is there a, like... Since this is kind of based on the ending, or, like, the ending is based on this area, is there also, like, one of those weird places, like, holes in the ground?
Hey, hold, you're the newbie number. I figured I have head as if which so much.
I don't believe in feelings, I'm just a machine.
Do you want to get on the non-cooperative path with me? Because that's how you get on the non-cooperative path. It's not fun.
Yeah. You're right, it's not fun, because I can't have fun, because I don't believe in feelings.
It's kind of frowned on to say that sort of thing around here. But the truth is, I think exactly the same.
Really?
But let's you and I keep that between us, alright? Now listen.
I don't remember
This meeting isn't strictly
Doge's voice being
happenstance.
this.
I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think
it's so
you can
weird.
help each other out.
Like, filtered. Okay, for now I'm just gonna say, nope, not interested. I'm really not interested.
Are you sure? You might miss out on something juicy.
Because, like, it doesn't pay off until much later anyway, right? Whatever, okay, I'm curious.
Of course. You know how I'll talk to my... And before you... Not everything...
Yeah, because, like, we've already made the choices that sign you up with, like,
Welcome.
whichever one,
Please join us at the table.
which is Jeremy. Yeah, okay. This
I
should
would
be
like
where
to
we, like,
preface this meeting by I told you,
make
man,
choices. I'm just gonna skip ahead. Just keep listening, I guess.
Al's right.
This sounds like a potential danger to the city.
I agree. I was skeptical of Byron's insistence that we mount an expedition, but I think we have to assess the danger.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested.
Yakut?
And if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Sorry, not interested. Well, yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be something like that. It's not a Kasu ending, though. Could have been better. Chicken. And they're just going to be like, we can't solve the puzzles.
You know, it's a real shame 1K didn't come along. He would have loved this.
So I guess you just get a bit of a teaser, like, wow, megastructure. Okay. Would have been fun to see more with that, though, like... Yeah, another scene where they're like, oh shit, we have to solve puzzles. No one is good at that. But yeah, okay, that's that. I mean, I kind of feel like I might as well, like, leave it off here as a bit of a shorter one, and then, like, I'll go and do some backup shuffling around to set up a second city revisit and just remaking that previous save in the first area again. So, we'll leave it off there. Couple more achievements, and then, yeah, once I have the achievements, I can, like... The plan is to do all the achievements I want to do first, and then I can make a backup, make sure I have that, and then just, like, simultaneously cheat and check out Easter eggs at the same time, so we can do ghosting around, flying around, and also seeing some things, and it won't matter that I can't earn achievements at that point. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, we'll see you next time.